Recording.
For I want to thank everybody for being on this call today. If you are new, please listen up. We got some great information for you. If you're already involved in this company, these are some great things that you'll hear that you can pass along to other people who you want to bring on your journey. Without further ado, I want to thank my friend, my mentor, my brother, Eddie Freeman, for hosting this call all the way from Boston, Massachusetts. Is that right?
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
Hey,
Massachusetts.
get some time free and we go visit.
Yes, he has been making millionaires in this business for over 35 years. He is the glue to our common sense. Without further ado, listen up, be proud, and be happy that you're on this call with my friend, my mentor, Eddie Freeman.
Oh man, Daryl, thank you so much, and thank you all for being here. And I just gonna start by asking a simple question. Are you one of the millions of people that have been adversely affected by this economy? Worse than that, are you one of the 10 million people that's projected to lose your job over the next couple of years to AI? It's scary out there, but I'm here to tell you there's hope because there's a new business concept that is just now beginning to sweep this country, and it's already beginning to create significant income for the people who recognize it and for the people that are taking action. I'm referring to the common sense compensated community. Can you imagine getting paid every day to do what you normally do for free? To I and a host of other people had a wonderful thing happen today. It happened yesterday, and it's going to happen every day going forward. We had people all over the country. They woke up and washed their face, and we made money. They had a cup of coffee, we made money. They took a product for weight loss, products for aches, pains, anxiety, and we made money. But the best part is you can too. To put this all in perspective, I've got a friend named Steve. Steve has been suffering with neuropathy for years. And I spoke to him one day. I said, Steve, if you saw an ad from the GNC health food store and they had a product that they said would help your neuropathy, and it was $63 for a month's supply, and it came with a 30-day unconditional 100% empty bottle money back guarantee, would you try the product? He said, Eddie, I'm in so much pain. Of course I would try it. I said, if you got results at the end of a month, would you buy it again? He said, Eddie, I would buy that product every month for the rest of my life. I said, Steve, do you know anybody else that has neuropathy? He said, Eddie, I know loads of people with neuropathy. I said, well, if you had success with this product, would you tell them that they should likewise go to GNC health food store to buy it? He said, I sure would. I said, well, how much are they going to pay you to do that? He said, well, they're not going to pay me anything. I said, see, in our community, you're going to get paid to do what you normally do for free. This whole concept was started by two people, Richard O'Brien and Joe Melling. And what they understand is disease is on the rise here in the United States. Why? Because every day we eat food that is loaded with chemicals and is loaded with pesticides. So that what they did with their formulators is create a group of products to provide your body the nutrients it needs to heal itself. Now, we have products in many different areas in health and wellness. I don't have time to talk about all of them, but I am going to mention a few. Are you familiar with muscadine grapes? These grapes are grown mostly in the southeast portion of the United States. They don't need pesticides because the skin is so thick, the pest can't get inside. On the ORAC scale, it scores higher than any fruit, any vegetable, any superfood. And the story around our product begins years ago when a very wealthy man from North Carolina got very, very sick. Well, he bumped into a formulator that had been working with the grapes. And the formulator said, I have done research and it showed me that if you consume a product that consists of 70% muscadine grape seeds and 30% muscadine grape skins, I can help you. And this wealthy guy said, look, I've got the top doctors in the world. They haven't been able to help me. But if this product just consists of grapes, I got nothing to lose. He gets on the product. 8 weeks later, he is 100% better. He's so excited. He goes back to the formulator. He said, "Oh my gosh, you got to do clinical studies on the product. You got to get the word out." And the formulator said, "I don't have that kind of money." So get this. This wealthy guy puts up $20 million of his own money to conduct a 5-year clinical study at Wake Forest University. And what I love about this is when you're done watching this Zoom, you Google Muscadine, Wake Forest. When you read some of those studies, I am convinced that you're going to want you and everybody that you know and love on this product for the rest of your life. Do you know anybody with anxiety, stress, depression, maybe ADHD? Our formulators have created what today is the most studied product for brain health in the world, and it addresses every one of those situations. And all it is based on a group of micronutrients and minerals that you just don't get enough of and can't get enough of in your everyday food. We've got products for gut health. We've got products to help you sleep. We've got products for aches, pains, arthritis, based on a group of superfoods like mangosteen, acai, fucoidan, ganoderma mushroom. These are the most powerful legal anti-inflammatories in the world. And you know what? Inflammation is the cause of pretty much every disease out there. We developed a men's testosterone product. Why am I excited about that? Because once a male hits the age of 30, we begin to lose 1 to 3% of our testosterone every year. That's why you see people like Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas on TV 20 times a day promoting their testosterone boosting product. I tried it for 90 days, nothing. Our formulators got together and they put a list of ingredients of who's who, horny goatweed extract and ashwagandha, fenugreek. And I can tell you right now, if you're one of the people that's suffering from menopause, you try this product for 30 days and you watch the difference. We also have a woman's hormone balance, and anything that has to do with a female's hormone, this will take care of it. Do you know anybody that needs to lose weight? Do you know anybody that drinks coffee? What we did is develop a healthy weight loss coffee product, 100% Arabica coffee beans, all types of ingredients to help you lose weight. I drank a cup of coffee a day, and in 6 weeks, I dropped 14 pounds. Now, for those of you that need to lose more weight or just overall general health, we developed an organic greens product. Can you imagine all in one product? Organic wheatgrass and alfalfa and spinach and kale. It sounds like it would taste disgusting. We got 6-year-old kids that would rather drink this than drink juice. As a matter of fact, one of the ingredients in that product is spirulina. That is a blue-green algae that I've been on for years. It lowers triglycerides. It lowers your cholesterol levels. Do you know anybody that washes their face? We developed a line of skincare products. Folks, I kid you not. One of the products is a cream. You put it on your face, on your wrinkles, under your eyes. The bags and wrinkles go away within 5 minutes, and those effects last for 4 or 5 hours. Now, I know what you're saying. I've seen other products like this on infomercials on TV. Here's the difference. Every other product I've seen, the ingredient they use to get that effect is aluminum magnesium silicate. That's what hardens concrete. How can that possibly be good for your skin? Our formulators found that we could get an even better result using healthy zeolite minerals from the Dead Sea. Also, are you familiar with essential oils and the power? I promise you this. You try one of our 30 plus essential oils, and you'll probably come to the same conclusion that thousands of other people have. These may be the most powerful essential oils they've ever seen in the world. Are you familiar with the term earthing, grounding? Let me explain something. If you're one of the people that's on your cell phone quite a bit or in front of a computer quite a bit, what's happening is you are getting bombarded with positive ions. In a perfect world, you'd like the positive and negative ions to even off, hence grounding. So if you've got the time to spend 10, 12 hours a day barefoot on the grass, by all means, you can be grounded. But if it's a little cold where you live and you may not want to go barefoot on the grass, we developed a negative ion bracelet that allows you to be grounded 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I've asked a few people to get on and share their experiences with the product. And I'm going to start over in Utah with my friend Janie. Good evening, Janie.
Good evening, Eddie. Hey, great to be here. Hey, I just let y'all know I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, and they put me on 2 different meds to control it. And I didn't like the side effects. And so after listening to Dr. Brady and his talk about muscadine, I thought, heck, I'm going to try that. I only take muscadine. I'm no longer on those meds that the doctor prescribed to me. So, awesome products. Glad to be here. Thanks.
I love it. Hey, we're going to go over to the state of Ohio with my friend Mike Fazio. Good evening, Michael.
Hey, Eddie, thanks for having me on, man. This is a spectacular opportunity we have our hands on here. My testimony is on our meal replacement shake. Not only is it really delicious, it actually helps you lose weight. I've lost 40 pounds with it. I got a long way to go. You can even gain weight with it. You know, I think of the baby boomers and Ensure and Boost and all that. But let me tell you about this stuff. It's got 20 grams of protein per serving, which qualifies for a complete meal. 4.5 servings of your daily fruits and vegetables, which is way more than anybody else is getting. And it's only 135 calories a scoop. I mean, it's delicious. I mean, you got to try this stuff. It's great. Talk to you later.
Oh, thank you. Hey, we're going to go across the country now to the state of California and Johanna Baker. Good evening, Johanna.
Hi, Eddie. So glad to be here. I am so glad to talk about these products. I've had some energy problems. I love the Zing 3, but I love all the products. But the miracle product or the miracle product is the one, the muscadine that you talked about. My father-in-law years ago got very sick and died. And then unbeknownst to us, my husband came down with the same illness a few years ago. And so I did the research on the muscadine. I thought we have nothing to lose but to try it. So I took it for a very short time, went to the doctor, had a biopsy, clean. He's been clean ever since. And I am just so very, very grateful. This is amazing stuff.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, one more. I've got this movie star apparently on with us, and with that, I'm going to go to my friend Daryl D Money. Tell us your story, brother.
Eddie, thank you so much for letting me talk about, again, like Joanna spoke about at the beginning of hers, that Zing 3. If you are a parent and you work and you have a busy lifestyle, sometimes we usually get up at 5 a.m. And right now we're doing a movie and we got to be on set, I think at like 6:15, and we're not done until 8, 9 o'clock. And then we come home and we're actually on another movie. So we're on another call doing reading scripts until 12 and 1 o'clock. And if I didn't have that Zing, I'm up to 3 Zings a day, but it gets me through, and I'm so happy and grateful for that Zing.
And you're in a great mood. It does something to the mind to put you in a great mood.
Yeah, because you're not all sleepy. You're about to pass out.
Hey, listen, I'm in a great mood just seeing you guys. So now we can see that the products work. Next question, does the business work? I've asked a few people to get on, and I'm going to start over in Utah. Jeannie McDonald. Good evening, Jeannie.
Hi, Eddie. It's so good to see you guys. I love the Zing 3 myself, but for the business part at our house, Rob and I were in a really bad car wreck, and we started making money doing this just by the way I was looking and feeling, and people would stop me on the street and say, "What are you doing? This is crazy. Last week you can't walk, and this week you're amazing." And we couldn't figure out why we were making money. We called Nathan, the whole 29 yards. Our dreams are coming true. We're making money, and we get a check every month. And I'm just so happy to be here. Come join us. Thanks, Eddie.
Jeannie, thank you so much. Hey, I'm going to go to my good friend Melanie Houghton. Good evening, Melanie.
Good evening. I'm excited to be here with all of you tonight. We were not looking for a business opportunity when we found this, but we did find the BrainSense product. And with that, it gave a child of ours that was really struggling with attention and focus and behavior issues. It was a life-changing result for him. And so with that came us being excited as parents and telling everyone we knew about what we were seeing in the results of our son. And that's when our business started growing. And from there, we've received a check every month since. I'm a busy mom and grandma, but I love that I can share this in the snippets of my day. It's given us an additional stream of income in our retirement years, besides a community of people that are like-minded, like we are, and they feel like family to us. We love this purpose and mission that we're involved with, and we're excited to be here with all of you. Thanks, Eddie.
Melanie, thank you so much. Hey, now I'm going to go over to my favorite doctor, Dr. Clifton Brady. Good evening, Dr. Brady.
Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to share. I feel like common sense for me has brought me options. How many people just want to be able to do what they want to do, when they want to do it, however they want to do it. I hear people talk about paid time off, and it's like the most awesome thing that they can get paid while they're not working. Well, when you do what Melanie just talked about and Jeannie's talked about, like when we do those kind of things, we're able to bless people's lives while we're sleeping, bless people's lives while we're awake. They keep ordering month after month, like you're talking about, because these products work, and they're blessing your life because they're praising your name. They're like, thank God that I found you. And I'm like, thank God I found you. And you become great friends really quick. And now you're not only making money, not only learning to become a better person, but now you have a family around you that's just blessing your life for many years to come.
Dr. Brady, thank you so much. Hey, I actually have one more person I want to go to over in the great state of Montana. Earl the Pearl. Good evening, Earl.
Hi, Eddie. It's a blessing and honor to be here. I got to tell you, having a lawn care company keeps me busy 40 to 60 hours a week. I had the most common excuse any business owner could have. I'm too busy. But I didn't stick to that cop out. I wanted more out of life. There was only so many hours a day I could mow lawns to make money, and I had peaked out my lawn care company. Working this business part-time, my second year in the business, I got a weekly check on less than 7 hours of my time that outproduced over 60 hours of my time with my lawn care company, which proved to me that if you can be consistent weekly and follow a proven system and plug into it, you can make a lot of money with this company. And I really enjoy the process, and I love the people. Thanks for having me, Eddie.
Thank you, Earl. So I guess we can see the products work, the business works. Now the next question is, well, what do I need to do? Earl just mentioned a system. All you really need to do is simple. Get somebody on a live Zoom like this, or get him on a recorded Zoom, do a follow-up call with one of your business partners. And by the way, anybody that you saw here tonight do a testimonial would be more than happy to help you and speak to your prospects. That's it. It's as simple as that. And now you've got residual income. So the question now is, well, what does it cost to get started, and how do we make money? Well, interestingly enough, if you want to get started, even for no product, you can do it. I wouldn't suggest it, because then you don't really understand what you're talking about. But you can do it, and it's $59, and you still get two things that will help you build your business. One, you get a real 21st century app. And on this app is every product that we've got, a short 1 to 2 minute video, a list of ingredients, a PDF file with the touch of a button. You can send that to prospects all over the world. And you also get a replicated website. Now, we have 3 product packages. And what people love is that in all 3 of these product packages, you get more product than what you paid for, and the cost of the app and the replicated website is included. So we've got one package that's $199. Now, most of our products are $50 to $63 a month. You're going to get 5 of them, so you are going to get approximately $270 worth of product, $280 worth of product. When you understand that you're getting that $59 thrown in, you're getting a $339 value for $199, and you only buy these product packages once. Now, for those of you that say, well, 5 products isn't enough, I got a big family and you've got all these products, we got a product package for $499, which likewise comes with much more product than what you paid for. Now, for those of you that see a big picture, we've got a product package that is $999, but get this, in this package is $1,680 worth of product, plus the website, plus the app. It is truly, truly that simple. And for those of you that come in at that $999 package, you have the ability to earn an additional $300,000 in bonuses above and beyond the comp plan. And you've got up to 5 years to reach those numbers. So how do we make money? You're going to get retail customers. How? You are going to show people this Zoom. And they're going to look at you and say, you know what? I'm not really interested in a business opportunity, but there's a bunch of products that they talked about that I would like to try. You go to your app. You send them the products that they're looking for. You send them your replicated website. Every time they buy a product, you make $10. If the average customer were buying 3 products in a month, that's $30 a customer. So if you want to make an additional $300 a month, just find 10 people anywhere in the United States that would have a benefit from these products. Now, I'm not saying $300 is a lot of money, but guess what? My son just bought an automobile brand new, and his monthly payments, $300. Now, the second way you make money is fast cash bonus. When you enroll somebody with a product package, you make money and others make money as well. So, for example, you go to your friend Al. Let's say Al comes in with his $999 package. Bingo, you make $250. That is paid weekly. When Al goes to his friend Bob, who comes in for $999, Bob's the guy that makes the $250, but you make $50. And when Bob enrolls Charlie, enrolls David, all these people that come in, you make $50. Now, if you enroll somebody for that $499 package, you make $100. Everybody else that comes in at $499 in your community, you make $25. And if you enroll somebody for that $199 package, you're going to make $25, and everybody else that comes in, you make $10. Therefore, everybody that comes into your community, you make somewhere between $10 and $250. That's pretty good, but where does the residual income occur? This is the brilliance of enrolling people with a product package, because what's going to happen is when people enroll with a product package, they start to fall in love with the product, and every month they buy product either to consume or to give away as samples. It's that simple. Now, the average person in our company is buying a couple $100 worth of product a month. So imagine that over the next month or two, you get a few people in, you teach them to get a few people, that's 9, and you is 10. Imagine you got 10 people who every month are buying a couple $100 worth of product from a company to consume. You're doing $2,000 a month in volume. Yeah, you're making a little bit of money. Well, what's going to happen over the next 30 to 60, 90 days when those 10 get 10? Well, when you have 100 people buying a couple $100 worth of product a month from the company, you're now doing $20,000 worth of billion a month, and you are starting to make some money. Well, what's going to happen when those 100 over the next 6 months get 10? When you have 1,000 people that are purchasing a couple $100 worth of, they're not even working the business. They're just buying a couple $100 worth of product a month to consume. Your business is doing $200,000 a month in volume, and you are making 6 figures a year residual income, whether you work or whether you watch Netflix. Now let's dream a little bit. What's going to happen when those 1,000 people get 10? Folks, that is what dreams are made of. We also have lifestyle bonuses, leadership bonuses. We've got a global bonus pool that you literally could make more money in a quarter than the average person makes in a year. And all you have to do is ask yourself one question. If everything you heard here tonight were true, and it's all verifiable, is there anything that would prevent you from getting started tonight? Your next step? Just get back with the person that told you about us, get your questions answered, and get started. For those of you that are already involved, you made the right choice. For those of you who are not yet, I urge you, get involved now. My name is Eddie Freeman, and I hope to see you on our next Zoom. Take care, everybody.